One afternoon, in the middle of teaching my class, my body simply shut down. My vision blurred, my legs trembled, and it felt like someone had pulled the plug on my energy. The lights were still on in the classroom, but inside me, everything went dark. I'm Priya, 38 years old, a school teacher who thought she was just tired. My daily routine was a recipe for disaster. I often skipped breakfast to save time. Lunch was usually ghee-rich rotis and fried pakoras. In between classes, I drank sweet tea, sometimes 2 or 3 cups a day. I assumed I was eating enough, but my energy was always low. That blackout moment in class was my wake-up call. At the hospital, the doctor explained something I had never heard before, the Randle cycle. He told me, "Priya, your body can use 2 fuels for energy: sugar, glucose, and fat. Normally, your body switches between them depending on what's available. But when there's too much fat in your blood, from constant oily, fatty meals, that fat starts competing with sugar for entry into your cells. Think of your cells like a power station. The doorway into the station is used for both fuels, but when fat is flooding the doorway, sugar can't get in. The sugar piles up in your blood, causing high blood sugar and eventually type 2 diabetes. This blockage is what we call the Randle cycle. That was the first time I realized I wasn't just low on energy. My cells were literally starving, while my blood was overloaded with sugar that couldn't be used. It wasn't about eating more food. It was about letting my body use the fuel it already had. From that day, I made changes that broke the cycle. I started eating breakfast every morning, something light but nourishing, like oats, fruit, or boiled eggs. I limited fried food to once a week instead of daily. I began walking for at least 15 minutes after every meal, which helped move sugar from my blood into my cells. I also added more fiber to my diet and reduced excess oil, making my plate look colorful instead of greasy. 3 months later, the difference was life-changing. My blood sugar readings dropped. I could teach all day without feeling like I was going to collapse. My energy was steady, my mind was clear, and the power cuts were gone. Your body is like an electric city. If the wires are clogged, the lights will flicker or go out. Don't wait for a blackout to start repairs. Clear the wires, and your lights will shine bright again. Small daily changes can flip the biggest switches in your health.